What's up, everybody? OMB. Now, y'all know, anybody who know this channel, y'all know I don't get into politics like that, right? Excuse me. But there are things that get my attention. Like this thing called Defund the Police they got going on in New York City right now. Ooh, y'all got to hear some of this language being used, bro. I was like, word? That's what he said. Now, I'm going to tell you. I'm reading an article, and I know these articles are either based on somebody's political affiliation. I'm not politically affiliated with anybody. I don't like none of them. I don't like no politician. I don't like politics. I don't like none of that. But you do need to listen to them every now and then when stuff comes up like this just to hear their wording. So the Democrats, no, I'm sorry. On Friday, the Republican National Committee released a video of a Zoom conversation featuring New York Democratic Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And I guess they shortened it up for AOC. AOC was commenting on a New York Times piece that discussed surging homicide rates in major U.S. cities. As the Times noted, murder rates in large cities were up more than 30% on average last year, and up another 24% for the beginning of this year. AOC in the Zoom call chronicled by the RNC, whoever that is, or whatever that is, excuse me, y'all, suggested that the Times was feeding some hysteria about crime rates that was unwarranted. She also expressed concern about how such news might affect Democrats' responsible decisions about what to allocate in the context. Allocate or reallocate seems to have emerged as the new euphemism for defund the police. Now, this is where I was like, oh, it just bugged me out. I said, oh, yeah, did I just read that? Anyway, AOC continued, I agree with Representative Bowman that I do believe that we need to reallocate resources away that a big, major causes of this. And by the way, I also think it's important context because we hear on the news and media, they perpetrate this idea of a crime wave, right? And so this idea that a lot of us are panicked thinking that we are at some unprecedented level that we've never seen before. Hold up. Did you hear that? Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? The airport capped it all up. Hold on. And so this idea that a lot of us are panicked thinking that we are at some unprecedented level that we've never seen before. So it's acceptable, right? So what you're trying to tell me, the 90s was like the worst. So if being that New York has seen it before, it's okay for the 90s era to come back, right? With all the murders and stuff going on. That's what it sounds like to me, B. That's what it sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, in another part of the session aired by the RNC, Bowman tells AOC, I haven't thought about the amount, but yes, I support the reallocation of resources from NYPD toward more social services. How much y'all want to make a bet? Every criminal in New York heard that. See, that's one thing when you lived on the streets, I was homeless in New York City on the streets. I guarantee you, everybody with bad intentions heard that. But anyway, I ain't gonna go on no further than that because it's like, what are they doing? What are y'all trying to say to the people of New York City? When you start saying lines like, it's they thinking that we're at some unprecedented level that we've never seen before. So you got to top the 90s area to see something unprecedented. That's what I'm saying. And people was getting murdered left and right, B. You know what I mean? I mean, granted, they stopped a lot in the 90s, but look, like she said, you know, it's not like something they've never seen before. Woo! Boy, y'all love politics. This is why I don't screw with it. OMB signing out. Peace.